Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. It is Thursday night, January the 16th, and we are stamping with one of the free Sale-a-Bration items tonight. So let me get over there to Facebook and make sure everything is going the way it should be going. I'm going to post that comment so you have the link for all of my stuff. Okay, I'm live. Now let's share it to my Facebook VIP group. Good to go. Yay! It's working. I love it when it works. It makes life so much nicer when everything is working. Now, I am going to show you the card and we will get started. Hello, Holly. So I've prepped for 2 cards tonight, 2 different colors. So let me just flip you around. So here's the card we're going to make tonight. It uses a bunch of designer papers. So sometimes we have these leftover 1-inch strips, and there's so many different ways to use them. So tonight I'm going to show you how to do that. Hi, Connie. Hi, Janet. Yay, Connie made it in time. Woot, woot. Oh my gosh. I did hear, now let me go and check real quick. I think this bundle is a low inventory. What's it for? 164,948. Oh. Okay. Let me just see. Yes. So this bundle is currently low inventory, which means that it will run out at any point, go unorderable, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they've got more coming in. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Jackie. Alice, hello. So this is the bundle. So this is free with a minimum $150 order. And it has dies and a stamp set. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Beautiful heart-shaped wreath. I love it. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. My heart loves your heart. And just because I care, which is what I'm using tonight. And then there is the die. It does not cut out the stamped image. It is a standalone die. Then there's a couple of other standalone dies. There's some leaves, a flower, some more, another leaf. This one cuts out this image here. And then there's a sentiment one. Love it. Hello, Norma. Hello, Nadine. Oh, the gang's all here. Well, not all here. Most of the gang's here. And then I'm also going to use, can you see in the background here, I've got this flag piece. Now you could, if you don't have the nested essential dies, and I don't know why you wouldn't have them, because hello, necessities of life, you could just cut that and flag it yourself. But I'm going to use the nested essentials dies, and that's the nice big one. Because then I don't have to measure anything. I just put it on the paper, run it through, and Bob's your uncle. Well, actually, he's my brother-in-law. I love saying Bob's your uncle. Oh, no, brother-in-law. Okay, and I'm going to finish it off with the heart-shaped sequence. Adhesive back heart-shaped sequence. Look at these. These are online exclusives. And it goes with, it's in the same suite. Hang on. Look. They're in the same suite as the marbled elegance paper. Have you guys tried this stuff? Hello, Alice. You don't have it because you're new? Okay, we'll let that go. You can't have everything all at once, right? When you start, it's really difficult. I know, because you want everything and you just can't possibly do it. Have you guys got this paper? Have you seen this paper? There is 6 different patterns. One side has gold foil and one side doesn't. Now, I know I'm dangling this in front of you like forbidden fruit because it's currently not orderable, but it's coming back. The end of the month, I do believe. But look at this. Just look at the patterns on this paper. And then the other side, look at that. I've showed this to you before. Now, this is the paper that I am featuring in my mixed florals class in February. Now, the mixed florals class has closed. Registration has closed, but I have not ordered anything yet. That will happen tonight. So if you want to take the mixed florals class and be introduced to this gorgeous succulent paper, let me know tonight. ASAP. Hello, Eva. Oh, Eva loves that paper. Nadine says, love the paper. Already been through a whole package. Have some coming in my next order. Nadine, I hear you. Hello, Brenda from Saskatchewan. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So let's get busy. Let's stamp. So I have, let me just organize myself because I got so excited I unorganized myself. And if you know me at all, you know that I have to be organized or life is just terrible. Oh, people. We had a discussion, was it last night, about stationery and how I love stationery stores. I went in the dollar store today. I was so good. I went in there for a package of paper clips. Yep, a package of paper clips. I came home with 2 packages of paper clips, a package of rubber bands, and 2 packages of envelopes. That was my business purchase. But they had all the Easter and Valentine's stuff out. So I had to get it because for the grandchildren, right? So I'm done my Easter shopping. I'm done my Valentine's shopping for the kids. I'm proud of myself. I only came out with 4 things out of the dollar store, but it was a struggle. Let me tell you, the struggle is real. Norma, you get the class for free because it is part of club. So yes, you are. Wendy, you need some of that paper. Okay, so the original one I did was in peach pie. This one I prepped in pretty in pink. Isn't that pretty? Pretty in pink and some wild wheat and some Regal distressed papers. We're going to have fun. And then if we have time, I also prep the original one in peach. So if we have time, I'll do both of them. Okay? Plan? You're welcome, Norma. Card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. Then we have 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. And I didn't show you the inside. Look what I did on the inside. Isn't that pretty? And it's the same on the envelope. Then I have a piece of Regal Distressed specialty paper that I'm going to die cut this out of. Then this is the basic white piece that I'm going to do the wreath on, and that's 3 by 3. This is wild wheat, and I'm going to die cut the wreath out of wild wheat, and that's also, well, that's 2.5 by 2.5 or 3 by 3 or whatever. This one is 1 by 3, and I'm going to do the sentiment out of that. Then I have another piece of Regal Distressed paper that is 1.5 by 2, and I'm going to die cut those extra leaves out. And then we have 3 pieces of pretty in pink designer paper that match, that measure 1 by 4. So that's what we're using tonight. That goes over there because I don't have to do anything to it. This I have to stamp. And I've got adhesive sheet on the back of this one because that's the one I'm going to die cut the wreath out of, and it's just a lot easier with adhesive sheet. So I'm going to cut this out, put that on my machine ready to go. And this one I'm going to die cut the wreath out of. Hello, Sonia. Welcome. So don't forget, if you are enjoying my video, to hit those emojis, and if you're new, comment and let us know where you're from, because we'd love to hear where you're from. And if you're not new, if you're old, well, not old, if you've been here before and you would like to comment and let us know where you're from, would love that too. Okay, I'm just getting my dies all set up here. I'm going to run them through the machine. Hello, Renee. Renee placed an order and got this. Oh, lucky you, cuz it's soon going to be not available. Oh, there we are. I'm suspecting that they will have more come in. I can't see them running out of it so soon after Sale-a-Bration started, because it's not even a month old yet. So there's one of those leaves. I'm going to die cut another one. I had to go to the post office today, say hello to my friends in the post office. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Valerie. Norma says, I'm old and from down the road. Yes. Norma's not old. She's just a long-time subscriber. You're not old. And she does live just down the street from me. Matter of fact, I was at her house yesterday. Okay, I'm going to put that die away so I don't lose it. And I'm going to put this die away so I don't lose it. Marlene, you're only really late if I'm done. And then you're not late because you can always watch the replay, right? Marlene also lives just down the road, around a corner, up a hill, around another corner, down a road. She's close. Sonia says, my second time watching your live, I'm in the West Kootenay gal. We talked about, oh, right. I remember. Yes, my Nelson roots. My grandma's house, Oso Negro coffee shop. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, there's my wreath. Get it out of here. Okay, so we got all of our die cuts done. Now I'm going to take, I didn't tell you what I'm using. I'm using Old Olive and Memento ink, and then I'm going to use the dark Old Olive Stampin' Blends. So I'm taking Old Olive and the wreath, and I'm going to ink, stamp. So you ink it up, you stamp it once. Okay, let's get good and inky. There we are. Stamp it once. And then you lift it up, move it slightly, and stamp it again. Then you get kind of like a shadowy effect on there, but it makes your stamped image wider. So when I put the wreath on top of here, you're still going to be able to see. Thank heaven for wreath play. It's true, Marlene. Diana's from northeastern Saskatchewan. Is it cold there, Diane? Alice, not new, not getting old, but not old either. Hailing from northern Sunshine Coast in Powell River. Part of my heart was left in Powell River when we lived there. Okay, so I'm going to use Just Because I Care and stamp it on the left-hand side of this die cut. It's almost straight. We'll go with that, right? Almost is good enough. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to go back to Old Olive, dig out my stamping paper because I need to stamp the inside of the envelope. Hello, Joanne. Joanne just got home from work and still having winter squall in the central Alberta. Horrible. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry. Valerie says almost is perfect. So ink, stamp, lift, move, stamp again. And then you get the shadow effect in there. I love ink, stamp, stamp. That's one of my favorite techniques to do on a card because it's so easy, but it leaves such an impact. Stamp. The only thing you have to remember, there's one thing about doing this technique is, you see how it's stamping on the envelope here, but it's not stamping there? So that takes off the ink from around this area, but does not take it off of there. So if I was to lift this up, move it over here, I'm going to get dark again. And I'll just stamp it right here so you can see. You see how that's dark? Because when I stamped it on here, this part wasn't touching anything. And so it didn't take off the ink. So you have to be really careful when you do your ink stamp technique, that you're not stamping it fully here and then moving it and using that part that was not touching any paper. You have to ink stamp and either go this way or stamp it off first, like this, and then you can go in and do this. Because now I've taken it off all the way around. There we go. So I've moved it in and up here, and this one, I moved it down and this way. So two different ways to do it. Just make sure that you're aware of where that dark portion would be. Hello, Diane. Oh, Diane BG just got the set today. Diane P, midst of Alberta clipper tonight, crazy storm, +3 yesterday, -25 to -30 on the week today, -25 today, -30 on the weekend. Oh my gosh, I remember those days. They used to call that, okay, the word is completely gone on my head now. What is it called when it goes from high temperatures to low temperatures and you can actually watch the thermometer falling? Oh, Alice is getting -1 overnight. Oh, as Jackie says. Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. Okay. Y'all's cold is going to sweep all the way down to Houston next week. Not looking forward to it. We don't get it often, but when we do, Lordy. Oh, Nadine, you're funny. Cold in Texas, which is cold for Texas, but not cold for northern BC, northern Alberta, northern Saskatchewan, any part of northern Canada. I feel for you, Nadine. I feel for you. Okay, I have all my adhesive sheet off, and oh shoot, I forgot to do one thing before I took that adhesive sheet off. Now I have to do it. We use my silicone mat because I'm going to take dark Old Olive and I'm going to color the leaves on here, because if you look at this, you see there's the wild wheat in the center and then the leaves are dark. To do that, you just take your Stampin' Blends and just color in all the leaves. Now this does take a little bit of time, but I love the effect when you have your gold wild wheat stems. And it looks like you've cut it out of two pieces of paper and taken all the time to stick all those little leaves on there when you really haven't. All you've done is just done a little coloring. So I announced today that I'm having a BOGO sale. I spent all afternoon after I dragged myself out of the stationery store. Spent all afternoon getting things organized. Tomorrow I'm going to put prices on everything. And I'll be ready to go on the 22nd, which is next Wednesday. So if you live in Canada, make sure you tune in. You'll be able to get some good bargains on some retired stuff. So does everybody know what a BOGO sale is? I am busy coloring, which means I cannot talk, think, and color at the same time, apparently. Some days the brain power is low. And I didn't get my nap after dinner. I don't know, for some strange reason, my body did not want to go to sleep after dinner. We're watching a new show on CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. And I can't remember what it's called. Allegiance, I think it's called. It's about a national police force in Canada. So CBC is our Canadian broadcasting group, and they do Canadian content. They do British content. And this is about, it's filmed in Vancouver, and it's about a national police force. And it looks like it's going to be quite good. Buy one, get one. Yes, Sonia, exactly. Buy one, get one. So you buy, which you technically don't buy the retired stuff. You bid on the retired stuff, and then I tell you how much you've bid on, and then you go to my online store using the host code link that I give you, and you place an order, minimum that amount, and then you get the retired stuff for free. So I'm technically not selling the retired stuff. I am technically selling new product and giving you the retired stuff. So Marlene, I know you just did an order. So if you want me to hang on and you come and do the BOGO sale, let me know, and I will just hold off or putting your order in. But let me know one way or the other, please. Because I would hate you to come to me on Wednesday and say, but I just put an order in and I didn't know this was coming. There. So that's how I'm going to do the paper. And all you have to do is just put adhesive sheet on here, or put adhesive on. Now, I have released the details of the BOGO in my VIP group and on my Facebook page. It will also go out in an email as soon as I get the email written. Okay. So when you're doing stuff that you're kind of staggering, if you put the two outside pieces on first, that gives you your outside parameters, and then it's easier to put your inside ones in and have them line up. Move over a bit. And because I'm not going from top to bottom, then I can space these out wherever I want. So if you want them to do that, and then that, and then that, you can. You can basically put it wherever you want. This is going to go in the center like that. And this will be on dimensionals. Okay, I have to do mine sideways. I don't know why. My brain just When I'm putting stuff on like this, my brain wants it to be sideways. So I'm going to put this here, line it up, but I'm not pushing it down yet because I want to get the second one in as well. So I know where to put them all. Oops. Okay, now this is going to go in here a little bit. Straight. This one, I think I need to move it over a bit. Let's see if I can get it up. It's all in how you hold your tongue when you're doing this. There we go. All right. It's not bad. I didn't put adhesive sheet on this. Why did I not put adhesive sheet on that? I don't know. Oops. Let's take the glue off the end there. So, have you been ordering lots of stuff from the new catalog and the new online exclusive stuff? I got some stuff in today that I wasn't going to buy. And then I started seeing people making stuff out of it. So now I own Storybook Moments. And I was not going to own Storybook Moments. And I like the arch dies from the online exclusives. And you can't buy just the dies without the stamp set, because you might as well get the stamp set too. So now I own those. Okay, now this is going to go over here like that. So let's just lay that on there, and then we'll put this over top and see what it's going to look like. Yep. Okay, let's get some adhesive on here. This is also going down flat, but I'm not putting adhesive right out to the points because it's going to be hovering over top of that layer. And I'm going to put it right up against the edge of that card. How is that straight? Yep. Okay, now this is going up on dimensionals. Let's just use up these ones. I saw somebody in the States receive their paper pumpkin kit for January. Oh my goodness. It is adorable. Can't wait to get mine. I have no idea when it's coming. It's being shipped by some weird shipping company, so it's called a Sendia. Never heard of it. Kind of anxious to see how good their shipping is. Okay, this is going to go right about there. And I kept it over to the left because when I put the sentiment on here, I'm going to hang it over top. Now, when I put this on the original one, I put it right out past that little tail there, but I think I'm going to move this one in so that you see that little tail. And this is going to go down flat. So I'm just going to put Stampin' Seal on here. And pop that in there like that. Sorry, I know what you probably, oh, you can still see it, but I needed to see, because when I do it out there, it's too far for me to see. There we go. Just because I care. Now I'm going to put the inside. So tomorrow night is Friday night, family dinner night. See if anybody shows up for family dinner. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes we cook, sometimes we do takeout. We never know. Oh, Renee, you have to use it soon because it's fun. I've got another one coming for you. I don't remember what date, but I'm going to do a couple of demonstrations with it. Now we'll put some hearts on here. So there's 3 different sizes, and I'm going to use all 3 sizes on my card. And there's our first one. Aw, thank you so much. Look at that. You guys are so kind. So do you want me to make the other one too? Like, it doesn't take any time at all to make these cards, even with all my nattering away. Okay, this one is peach pie. It's the same colors as the original one. Okay, we'll put these on. Let's lay them out. Let's shuffle them up a bit. There. Now. Oh, I like the stripes. I like the stripes going sideways rather than up and down. Nadine says, sure, why not? It's not too late in Nadine's world. Not heading off to bed yet. There's one. Flip it around. Do the other one. When you make cards, do you make just one of them or do you make more than one? I make one, but I prep a kit because I like to. I make a kit because I know that it's either going to be a Facebook Live card or it's going to be a class card, and I'm going to have to make the kits anyways. So might as well, right? Okay, put that one right there. Oops, move it over. And this one. I usually don't make 2 cards at the same time. I end up, most of the time I make 3 of 3. Oops. Got that over too far. Not enough room to put this one in. Usually I end up making 3 of each card. I do the original one, then I do one for a video. And then if it's a Facebook Live, then I only do 2. But if I do a class, then I do one for the video tutorial. And then I do one during the virtual class as well. Because in all my classes, I make the cards along with the virtual class people. Glue on there. Thanks, Holly. Even though it has wild weed on it. Sonia likes the card. Jackie says nice, quick, and easy card. Diane says lovely card. Jackie usually only makes 1. Marlene usually only makes 2. I lost my paper. Did I not have a piece of white to stamp on? Really? Uh-oh. Well, apparently I didn't prep that kit very well. It's a good thing my craft room is teeny tiny, itty bitty small, because then I can go and grab the stuff I need. There we go. And this one needs to be 3 by 3. I hear sirens every night. We live within sound distance of the local highway to Tofino. And most nights there's sirens out there. Tonight there was an accident just down the road from us, which was not a good thing. Okay, there we go. It's got, oh, look, I didn't put adhesive sheet on that either. Holy man, I'm going to find my fire, my prepper person. This is ridiculous. What is she doing? Okay, you're going to learn how to put adhesive sheet on. So I cut it the size I want. Jackie was trying to remember who had the aversion to wild wheat, and that would be Holly. Diane says, when I prep kits for class, I always prep a couple of extra for my stock. Oh, that's a good idea. Holly says, lucky for me, you colored over most of the wild wheat. Yep. I'm trying to get the liner off this thing, and it's not playing nice. Let go. There we are. Nadine says, I usually do two, but this one may have to do one of each color. Oh, good idea. And you can use all sorts of designer paper too. Just whatever you've got leftover strips of is what you use, right? Now, I want to make sure that I don't use that bottom corner. No, let's go this way. And then I have some textured gold to cut this part out. Cut two of those. And then here's the one for the sentiment. And the tag. And we will run those through. Maybe if I can get it going through. There we go. One fun thing. One, cut another one out of there. So I won't be live tomorrow night, I don't think. I have a schedule. I have to write out a schedule for myself. Where did I put it? There it is. Do you see this? This is my schedule that has all my cards and when I'm live and when I'm not. Tomorrow's 17th. Nope. I'm not live tomorrow, but I will be live on Saturday and we'll do some more of the reindeer fun scrapbooking pages. And then I've got one of the new scrapbook kits. Hey, why is my glue not coming out? I got one of the new scrapbooking kits from the new brochure. And whoops, I'm doing a class on that in February. So if anybody is wanting to do scrapbooking and wants to try out one of the kits, whether you order it from me or you order it from yourself, we can just get together and do the kit together if you want. That would be fun, just to have a good old chit chat while we make a couple of the pages. Or if you're local, you can come to my class, which is happening on the 9th of February at 10 o'clock in the morning. And Norma comes and she does the whole kit. And then we have two ladies join us, Harley and Jamie, and they split a kit. So they do 3 pages each. And we're usually done in about 2 hours. Okay. Now, Stampy. Let's get the wreath. Ink it up. Stamp it. And then I'm going to lift it up, and I'm gonna turn it this time. Instead of lifting it up and down, we're gonna turn it sideways. There we go. Ooh, ah. Stamping paper. This out of the way. And we'll do the inside. Stamp, stamp, and the envelope. It is a lot of fun. We've been doing it for a year now. It's hard to believe, Norma. We started last January. And somebody on Facebook said, hey, does anybody do scrapbooking classes? Well, you know me. I don't, but I started. And they just wanted to come and have some crafty time, and they don't want to make like gather stuff. They just want to come and make some pages, and they're both young. They're both in their early 20s. So they come and we create together and have some fun, and then they go home with their completed pages, and they love it. Norma hangs out with us. And of course, Norma's been stamping and doing paper crafts for a while, so she's a lot faster than the other ladies are, but it doesn't matter. We still have fun. And of course, there's chocolate on the table, because if you come to my studio, there's always chocolate in the studio. That was lifting. I had to put a little bit of glue on there. There's always chocolate on the table. Okay, this goes down next. So if anybody, a whole year, yeah, it was a whole year. If anybody would like a sneak peek at the kit that I bought, I don't even remember what it's called, let me know, and I will do it before we say goodnight, because it's only over there in my scrapbooking section, my new scrapbooking section. I love that I'm so scrapbooking organized now. Okay, let's get this. Oh, don't get this on. Look, these stuck. I have to. Where did I put my stamping paper? Holy Aunt Jemima, I tell you. It wouldn't be a night of stamping in my craft room if I didn't lose some, right? Okay, we'll get these leaves colored here. So if you are at all interested in joining us on the 9th, let me know right away so I can get your kit in for you. If you are online and want to do it virtually together, let me know. Because you have to do a bit of prep. Now, if you come to the in-person class, I prep everything. Oh, and we're doing Secret Garden in February, aren't we, Maroma? I forgot. Yes, we're doing the gorgeous Secret Garden close to my heart kit. That is stunning. I did a couple of cards with it and showed you guys. So I have to get busy and get that prepped, because I haven't got that far yet. So these kits come with 12 by 12 papers, and then the cutting guides on how to cut for each one. And I've come up with a couple of fun systems that allow my brain that needs to be organized to be organized. And if you're commenting, I'm sorry, because I'm coloring and I'm not reading comments. But I'm almost done, so I will in a half a sec. And I know scrapbooking is not for everybody. But when I cleaned out my scrapbooking section, I discovered that I've actually done quite a few scrapbook pages that I completely forgot I had done. Demanding cat needed feeding. Well, how rude. Norma's excited. Sorry, I had a phone call. Happy to see you're still here. We'll have to watch replay to see the card. Oh, it's okay. I'll show you the card. It looks a lot like this one, except it's pink. Yep, looks a lot like this one, except it's pink. Okay, we're going to put our wreath on. Now I use a block just to go over top of it when I've used adhesive sheet, just to make sure that it gets good stickage. You know, stickage? The two words I made up. One is inkage and one is stickage. There's one. Come on. 2. And dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more for the center. I'm not using a lot of dimensionals tonight. Wow. That's unusual for me. Okay. This is going to go right about over a little bit more. About there. Oh, let's move it. Need it to be straight. We are. Now, maybe I'll get this sentiment stamped straight this time. Alice says, funny, I stopped watching you when you were coloring the first wreath. Oh, well, you've got the whole card now. Glad you came back. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this straight this time. Did I make it straight? Much better job than the first one. You have my address, right? That's a super pretty card. I might have your address, Valerie. Poor Valerie is always telling me to send her the cards. I do send Valerie a lot of cards. Valerie also sends me a lot of cards, which is super cool. Okay. I did prep the cards for Powell River ladies. We're doing the mixed florals class in Powell River on the 26th, and I actually got them prepped and ready to go. So excited. Okay, we'll just pop on our hearts. 1. Oops, I want this one going the other way. 2. And a little one. 3. And we're done. Look at that. In under an hour, we got 2 cards done. So which one do you like better? Do you like the orange ones or do you like the pink one? Now, while you're deciding, I'm going to go in with Wink of Stella and just add it to the leaves. So I will be live Saturday night at 7:30, and we will do a couple more of the reindeer scrapbook pages. We'll see how far we get. I still have 4 pages to do. So we may do 2, we may do 4. Probably only 2 though. And I can save the other ones for next time. Now, tell me, do you want me to show you the new scrapbooking kit? Or are you okay? There we go. Now I'm going to go back and read comments. Alice is excited. She's coming to my class. Pretty hearts, says Valerie. Alice likes them all. Norma says pink. Marlene says pink. Diane says pink. Holly says pink. Sonia says 1, 2, and 3, also beautiful. I'm weird. I like the orange one best. You're not weird. I made it. I made the orange one first, so you can tell that I like it too. Diane says pink. Jackie says peach. Alice, I'm not a scrapbooker, but would like to see them. Yes, please. Pink says, hello, Lena. Pink says Lena. Okay, I will leave these here for you to enjoy, and I will just pop about 2 feet that way and get the kit. So there is a few in the new brochure. There's 4 new kits in the new brochure. So the first one is wildflower celebrations, and it goes with the birthday. It coordinates with the birthday suite. The birthday suite in the catalog, wherever that one is. You'd think I'd have this thing memorized by now, but I do not. There. So it coordinates with this one in that the papers are similar. And then there is the one we decided to do. The girls chose Storybook Life to do in March. And that one, of course, coordinates with the storybook suite that's in the catalog, coordinates with this suite in that the papers are similar. Look at this. And I'll show you the papers in a minute. And then there's one called Meant to Be, and it has a cute little bee. And then we have one that's called Everyday You and Me. So we are doing Storybook in March, You and Me in April, and the bee one in May, and then possibly the last one in June. So we'll see. We usually don't do July and August, and last year we didn't do June either because the girls both got new jobs and they needed to not take time off. Okay, so they all come in lovely Ziploc bags. Thanks, Connie. Oh, Janet's making peach pie ones. Good night, Nadine. Thanks for joining us. Stay warm, my friend. Okay, Storybook Life. So you get pictures of all the pages, and then you get all the cutting diagrams. And this is all the part that's done for you when you do my class. And then you get pictures of the page and then how to put it together, which pieces go on what. Oh, look at this. Ooh, shall I grab the storybook dies? Because I now have them. If I can find them. I coveted these dies since I saw them because look at these amazing frames. I want to know if these dies are going to cut out the designer paper. Not that one. Maybe not. Be interesting if it did though, wouldn't it? That one does. That one cuts out that rabbit. Cool. I bet you this one cuts out this rabbit here. Look, it does too. So your storybook dies will cut out this paper from the scrapbook kit. That's cool. And then on the other side, it's the same as the storybook one. It has the fruit on the other side. And then there's this one with, oh, that's a lovely pattern. Then a pink one. Oh, with a tartan. So they've taken the plaid, which is part of the suite in the catalog, and they've paired it with the storybook designer paper. Interesting. So some of these pages are exclusive to the kit, and some of them are you can buy separately. And some of them are double-sided, like these ones we just went through. And now this one is single-sided. The first die, brown bunny near yellow flower. Yes. Oh, more plaid. I love this. And then you get the two-tone 12 by 12 cardstock. So it is light on one side and dark on the other, and it's in the same tone. The same color, just light and dark. This is Pebbled Path. This is going to be pretty. This is Lost Lagoon. You can buy these, all these colors now too. And this one is Calypso Coral. Only one sheet, but it's light on one side and dark. And it tells you in the instructions which side of the paper to use. And then we have some White Willow. So it's not light and dark. It's just the same color on both sides. And then you get die cut sheets. So these are stickers. So you get stickers and you get die cuts. These ones are stickers and they come with adhesive on them already. This is interesting because it's got, see how it's cut there in the middle? So you've got a pointy flag and then you've got a flagged flag. Ingenious. Look at that. Sunshine and warm days. You are so sweet. Springtime. And then they give you photo holders. So when you're making up the pages, you can, if you don't have the photos to put in there, you can put these in and then you'll remember when it comes time to add the photos, what size photos you need for it. So you get a whole stack of those. And if you don't use them, they make really nice like notebooks. If you have to make notes on anything, they're not cardstock, but they're not copy paper. The weight is somewhere in the middle. And then these ones are die cuts. So these are not stickers. And that's what's in the kit. So that's what we're making on the 9th. Nope, that'll be in March. 9th of February, we're doing the Secret Garden one. All right, so that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. Thanks so much for stamping with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you give this bundle a try if you get it. It is on low inventory, so it will sell out, but hopefully it's coming back. So there's our 3 cards that we made. Hopefully it will come back. I can't tell that until it actually goes unavailable. Then they tell us when it's coming back. Oh, you're very welcome, ladies. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I won't be live tomorrow night because it's family night. I will be live at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday the 18th. Saturday the 18th. I'll be back. I hope you can join me. And don't forget, BOGO's coming next week. Get ready. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.